Hello and welcome back to my channel tier list. We're doing Gen 2 in this video. There's a lot less Pokemon here now. So yeah, the next videos are gonna be way shorter than the first one, but it's Gen 1 is Gen 1, you know? I have changed my methods a little bit, or I'm gonna make it more clear. Okay, so S tier is for the best shinies, obviously. A tier is for shinies that are better than the regular Pokemon, the regular version, which I'll get to that really quickly. B is for shinies that are just, it's a different color. It's not better, it's not worse than the base form. It's just a different color. C tier are for the ones that basically have no change. Like they look almost exactly the same as the regular ones. F tier is for the shinies that are worse than the base. And then I'm gonna keep the G tier for green because there are still a bunch of greens. And the P tier for purple and pink, which there are also quite a lot. I'm sure you can see all of this pink and all of this green. So one thing I do want to change from the previous video is while editing it, I noticed that I kept saying regular for different things. I was using regular for both Pokemon that were not a regional variant, or not a Mega, or a Gigantamax, or a non-shiny, or whatever. So I'm gonna try. I'm not gonna make any promises. I'm gonna try to change that for this video. I'm gonna refer to any non-regional variants as Jotonian. The base forms for anything that's not there are no Gigantamax here. Base form for anything that's not a Mega, and the non-shiny versions for non-shiny versions. Just because I kept saying regular, I noticed I was it was annoying me. I was annoying myself by I kept saying fucking regular every single time. So I'm gonna try. I'm really gonna try. English isn't my first language, so it's sometimes harder for me to express certain things. You know what I mean? Anyway, without further ado, let's do this. Starting out with the Chikorita line. Okay, that is the Shiny Meganium, which I would put in C tier, but it is different enough. So we'll put it in B. F tier for Bayleaf, because that, I know it's supposed to be like fall colors or whatever, autumn color. Autumn? Is that the correct one? Autumn colors? But I don't like it. I do not like it. And Chikorita, I'll put Chikorita also in B. It's different enough. Okay, now for the Cyndaquil with the first regional variant. Okay, Cyndaquil, Quilava, and Typhlosion all have the same colors, and honestly, B tier, it's just a different color. But Hisuian Typhlosion will go in A because I mentioned it in the previous video. I really like it when they use the base form colors for the shinies when it's like a different form. So yeah, it's really cool. I really like it. The Totodile line, the body color is pretty different. I think it's blue usually. So this is more like a greenish blue, and the spikes are blue instead of red. So yeah, I'm gonna put these also in B because it's just a different color. They're not better or worse. Okay, Sentret and Furret. Furret goes to P tier because it's just a pink version of Furret. And Sentret is going to B tier. It's different enough. Now Hoot Hoot and Noctowl. I do like Hoot Hoot. I will put Hoot Hoot in A tier because I do like it better than the regular Hoot Hoot. But Noctowl has a bit of a greenish tinge to it. I don't know if I should put it in green. I'm not gonna put it in green. I'm gonna put it in B because it's different enough. It's not technically green. But these two, Lediba and Ledian, Ledyba and Ledian are going into... I'm gonna put them in B. Now, Ariados and Spinarak. Spinarak, F. I don't like that coloring for it. But Ariados goes into A because it's awesome. It looks awesome. Crobat. Crobat is both. I'm gonna put it in P for pink. I don't like Crobat shiny. I think it wouldn't be as bad if the wings weren't green. Yeah, which would put him in G, I guess, because green did ruin it. But it's mostly pink, so I'm gonna put it in P, in the P tier. Chinchou goes into A. I really like the green. But Lantern goes... This one's definitely going to be the first C because it's... Lantern is very, very similar to regular Lantern. It's just like a different shade of blue. Pichu also goes into C because it's just a slightly bit darker. Cleffa, like the evolutions, Clefairy and Clefable go into F tier because all they did was change the green. They put the green and then the little ear. I guess those are ears. It looks horrible. Iggly, shit. I honestly don't know which one's Igglybuff and which one's Jiggly. No, Jigglytuff is the evolution. Igglybuff goes into C tier because it's pretty much just Igglybuff. Igglytuff, Igglybuff. What fucking... Whatever. Togepi and Togekiss. Togetic, sorry. Togepi and Togetic. Togetic goes into C tier. It's pretty much just... It's a slightly different white, and the little triangles are reversed in coloring. I'm gonna put Togepi in B, though, because it is at least a little bit different. Natu and Satu, I will put them both in A because I do like this shiny better. Mareep, Flaffy actually goes into C tier, but Mareep and Ampharos go into P tier because it's just turning pink. Flaffy, the only real change is the little ball at the end of the tail. It's green now. But I will put the Mega Ampharos in A because you know, it is pink, which would put it in P tier, but it does look good. I don't know if I don't think I mentioned it before, but you know, if any of these goes into P or G tier, but they actually look good, I will put them in a different thing. So Blossom goes into pink tier because that's the biggest change. Its body from blue to pink, so pink tier. Meryl, the first green tier, and Azumarill goes into F because it's not even a Azumarill, it's a yellow Marill, and it looks ugly as shit. Sudowoodo goes into B tier because it's different, but it's not whatever. Politoed also into B tier. But here we go. Okay, Hoppip. The Hoppip line, they do something I do kind of like, which is they switch the colors between Hoppip and the other one, Skiploom. Yeah, Skiploom. Jumpluff goes into P tier. But I do like the Hoppip. I will put Hoppip in A, but I will put the other two in the P tier because whatever. P tier for Ambipom. Sunkern is basically the same. It's just like a slightly different coloring. But Sunflora goes into F because it's like a duller everything. Every color is duller, if that makes sense. And Yanma, B tier. Wooper and Quagsire go into P tier. But Paldean Wooper, I will put Paldean Wooper into B tier. I would put it into A because it's pretty good. Actually, you know what? I will put it in A. I do like it. It's not better, which I guess makes my scientific methods not that scientific, but I do like it. It should be in B though. Whatever. Whatever. It's my fucking tier list. I'll do whatever the fuck I want. Espeon goes into green tier. Jesus Christ, it's so fucking ugly. But here we go. An absolute, universally considered a banger S tier for Umbreon. The blue instead of yellow is fucking fantastic. Murkrow goes into pink. Slowking. Both Slowking versions Both Slowking versions, pretty much the only change is the neck piece is blue instead of red. And the body is a little bit darker. I will put them into B tier because it's whatever. Mischievous goes into green tier. Unknown is honestly F tier. The black is just so iconic. Just making them blue is terrible. Also, I will be using just one pink for the P tier for what's his face, Wobbuffet. Giraffe Rig B tier. It's different enough. I don't like it. I don't personally like it, but I won't consider it an F tier. Now Pineco. I will put Pineco into B tier because I really like this like yellow coloring it has. But I will put Fortress in F tier because that it doesn't look good on Fortress. It looks good on Pineco, but not Fortress. Dunsparce goes into different enough. I could put it into pink tier technically, but because you know that's the main change. But I don't hate it, so I will put it in B tier. Gligar goes into A tier. Actually, I do like this. I really like the pink Gligar, but this one isn't that bad. I really like it, so I'm gonna put it here. Steelix, both versions of Steelix go into A tier. The golden coloring is really good. I still like the gray one a little bit better though. Snubble goes into F tier, and the other one, what the fuck was its name? I forgot its name. Snubble and Gramble. I think both of them are F. They look better in their non-shinies. Quillfish goes into pink tier, P tier, but Hisuian, honestly, Hisuian goes into F tier. It's just so good. The Hisuian, the base color is really good. Scizor goes into green tier. I don't know why they made. Oh wait, green tier. Green tier is the other one. Green tier. Shuckle B tier. It's different. Okay, Heracross. This is gonna be, I guess, a bit controversial. I don't like the pink Heracross. For those who don't know, pink is my favorite color, and I have had 2 pink Heracrosses, but I don't like the pink Heracross. But Mega Heracross looks really good in pink, so it's gonna go up to S tier. The red markings really make it look fucking fantastic, way better than the base form. Sneasel goes into P tier, but Hisuian, I'm gonna put Hisuian Sneasel in S tier. That looks great. Teddiursa and Ursaring both go into green tier. I don't understand. Oh, here's another S tier. Slugma, S for Slugma. Slugma looks fantastic, and they ruined it with Macargo, which goes into P tier. I don't understand why they didn't just make Macargo also gray, but whatever. Swinub green tier, and Piloswine F tier. Looks horrible. Corsola, I'll put Corsola in B because it's whatever. But he's not Hisuian. Galarian Corsola goes into C tier because it's literally just a slightly darker gray. Remoraid goes into P tier. Octillery goes into F tier because the red is just so good. The red looks so good in its regular coloring. Fuck, there we go again. In its non-shiny coloring, so the F tier. Delibird, P tier. Mantine, okay. I'm gonna put Mantine in B because it's different enough, but I really like the little touch that the Remoraid that's stuck to the Mantine is also shiny. Skarmory, okay. I'm gonna put Skarmory in F. I really like the body color, but the fucking green wings ruin it. Why did they give it green? If it was like literally any other color, even red, like the or original red, I would have put it in S tier. But green just ruins it. It's such a ugly shade of green. Like it isn't even a nice green. Okay, Houndour. I think that's how it's pronounced. Houndour and Houndoom are both going into B because they're whatever, but I will put Mega Houndoom in A because the red really adds more to it. The red and all the, you know, the bones looks really cool. Kingdra goes into P tier. Fampy, is that what it's called? Fampy, I'm pretty sure, goes into C tier because it's just like a slightly lighter color. But Donphan goes into F tier because that color is horrible. Porygon 2 I will put in B tier. I think I gave the first Porygon lower at like F tier or something, but this Porygon 2 looks way better. Stantler, green tier. Forgot the name. Smeargle. I will put Smeargle in F tier because I don't like, I don't know, the regular one just looks better. I forgot the name of Tyrogue. I think it's Tyrogue. Tyrogue is gonna go into B tier. It's a different enough. But I will put Hitmontop on P tier. Smoochum is light, like slightly, not slightly, but lighter colors, but it's pretty much the exact same. Elekid is barely noticeable though, so it's kind of like a worse version of Pichu and Pikachu. It's you wouldn't be able to tell that's a shiny. Magby, though, I'll put Magby in B. It's okay. I like the red better, but it's fine. Miltank, I think Miltank looks worse in blue instead of pink, so I'm gonna put it in F. Blissey is Blissey. It's just like slightly duller. Here we go. Like the legendary birds, the legendary beasts are 3 S tiers. All 3 of them look fucking great in their shiny forms. Larvitar. Here we go. Larvitar goes into green tier, sadly. But Pupitar, I could put Pupitar. Pupitar. In I could put it in P tier for, you know, Pupitar. But I really like the purple, so I'm gonna put it in A. I really like that purple coloring. And Tyranitar, honestly, Tyranitar goes into B. It's okay, but the green is so good. The green for the base form, the base non-shiny version is so good that I can't, in good conscience, put it in A. Lugia goes into P tier. Like fucking Mewtwo, it just goes straight to the bottom because it's hideous. But Ho is going into S tier. The orange and with the red wings looks fucking fantastic, and the white. I do like the base the non-shiny colors a lot. It's more colorful. It has more colors, but I mean, come on, this shiny looks fantastic. And Celebi also goes into P tier because why not? Look at that. I can actually put the entire tier list on the screen at one in one without scrolling. So yeah, this is the tier list for Gen 2. This is probably going to be one of the shorter videos because there are not that many Gen 2 Pokemon. But I really hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Gen 3. Bye-bye.